get right to the action. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field of 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's caught. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Grab behind the line. It's Buchanan. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
For RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's third down and short. They're going to run it. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, TCU.
You
talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Payne. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looking for a deep completion. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And a nice first down game there. They get it down, but very close to the first down marker.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
To the air, it's Payne. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Will throw this out of the RPO. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Dropping back, it's Payne. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Fighting toward the goal line, but he's not going to make it. The defense stops him short. A turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his fifth catch in this first half.
They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. In the clear at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route, because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to throw. It's Payne. The pass rush closing in. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Extending the play now. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Big throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against him.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Payne. Grab down the middle, it's Sampson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
And the Horned Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
That's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Payne. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. What a catch! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout, Wyoming.
This will likely be the last play of the half. No press here. The defense backing away. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So Wyoming's offense gets back out onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quick throw. The catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Back to throw. It's Payne. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a
touchdown, Cowboys, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, TCU.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
0 running room stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. He'll hand it off. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Payne. Makes a quick grab. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Sampson. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Payne. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
QB keeper all the way. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down completion to the left. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Breaks a tackle. He's got room. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Back to pass. It's Payne. Pressure is coming. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through the defender. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
How about about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Dropping back, it's Payne. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab, and he scores! Touchdown, Wyoming!
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, he escapes. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back, it's Payne. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
DHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, TCU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Payne. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Wyoming.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
That really hurts. It would have been great to see them pick up a few more yards on that play. But now you got to bring out your kicker and put it all on his leg. See if he can get you into overtime.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.